Morning everybody, day 13 of the 2 Ian's Pennine Way Challenge for Dementia UK, and a very nice place, the old Silent Inn, about 2 miles out of Haworth I think. We met a Dutch lady yesterday who got 2 children and she was taking them on the Pennine Way, and these kids, they just looked like they'd, bless them, they just looked like, when are we getting there? Ian, what have you got in store for me today? Some more gentle rolling hills, or have we got proper hills?
It's Dilly land again, a few rolling hills. It's the shortest day today, isn't it? Like 12 miles, so...
Rest day.
Rest day, and in the sunshine over to Hebden Bridge. So hopefully we'll have a steady day today. And we've got the... hopefully lovely Leslie running out to meet us again, so we'll have someone guiding us in, so we'll not put a foot wrong. So looking forward to seeing Leslie later on today.
Somebody else to talk to with common sense, looking forward to it. So as we say goodbye to the old Silent Inn, it's all uphill up onto the moors we're climbing up. Ian, you have some interesting facts about the old Silent Inn, is that right?
Yeah, it was quite interesting reading about that last night. 16th century inn. It used to be called the Eagle Inn, and as the story says that the King of Scotland, and I'm having a guess here, I think it was Charles in the 16th century, was hastily making a retreat back to Scotland, incognito as best as possible, and they renamed it in the 19th, 20th century the Silent Inn, because the locals around here kept the silence and didn't betray him as he retreated back to Scotland. Hence it became the Silent Inn, but an old inn dating back to the 16th century where there was royalty visited.
Yeah, I wonder if beer were good then as it is now.
Well,
good beer.
I think they probably had Timothy Taylor's on there.
Day 13, that's where we came down from the moors yesterday. Came all the way down there, I think, down to the reservoir at the bottom, across the bridge, and then we went on to the old Silent Inn. So just regarding the sponsorship money, sorry I'm out of breath, we just walked up there. This is the day off, Ian says. We're only doing 12 miles, so I'll just get me second wind. A big thank you for our donations to Dementia UK. We've passed the £3,008 mark plus gift aid. There's a number came in yesterday. Big thank you to Elizabeth McKenzie, £30 who I work with. I'm going to be challenged here. My cousin Anne and her husband Rob, £25. A big thank you to you both. Hope you're both keeping well. And a massive thank you to my colleague Richard. It was Richard's idea for this video YouTube. I had no idea about videos. I'm not right high tech as most people know. Richard showed me what to do. I keep ringing him up for help occasionally, and he's been brilliant. 50 quid, Richard and Chan and the kids. Brilliant. Thank you ever so much. There was one more as well. I'm going to get lynched for. Who's the other one? And
Andy Phone, as in F-O-N-E. Please make yourself known, Andy, because how bad is this? But neither of us are sure what you are, so it is appreciated. If anybody else who we don't know wants to, it's really appreciated. But Andy, if you want to drop us a note on Messenger, mate, because it is really appreciated, your donation, thank you.
And Anne Jefferson, wife to Tony Jefferson. Tony's already given us 40 quid and his wife's given us 25 quid last night. Brilliant. Thank you very much. Ready?
Oh, yeah.
Right. Tell them where we are, Ian.
Well, we've just reached Withen's Height for all those Bronte lovers, where allegedly Heathcliff, this was his house. Thinking about it, Ian, you've got similarities. You consider yourself a bit of a Heathcliff character, you know. He consumed himself with rage as he got older and older, but he was a bit of a romantic in his younger days, but then jealousy and rage took over in his later years.
What are you on about?
I'm talking about Heathcliff and you and the stark similarities. I could see you living here and just, you know, spending the rest of your days consumed by jealousy and rage.
And this is what I've had to put up with for 13 days. So we've come off Withering Heights. There's a cuckoo in the background. I can hear a cuckoo. I can hear a mason as well. That's one reservoir, and then there's 3 more down there. And we're going over that way. Over them hills and far away.
I cannot get my breath. Look who's coming along here. This guy's done Pennine Way before, so he's an expert. Lee Willits.
You can show us where to go.
There's his brother. It's good to see him. No idea he was turning up.
I tell you what, it's glad to see somebody who can read a map and not get me lost.
This lad will guide us in.
I know, hopeless. We've got some stuck sheep down here, so SOS to anybody who can get sheep out of a reservoir. Right, Ian. Well, you know when Leslie's been running before towards us, you've just had your hair, like, curling your hair up and all that, getting it spray out and all that. Oh yeah, you smell a bit. 13 days, you haven't had much of a wash, have you? No swearing, it's for kids, this video. Just be careful what's said. Day 13. It's after lunchtime. Ian, how many miles have we done roughly? 7 points. So we came down there past Withering Heights, down into the reservoir where we saw the sheep stuck. We've seen a ranger and he's sorting the sheep out. So I'm having lamb shank tonight. That'll be beautiful. Down into the bottom, past that reservoir, past that one there, up by, I don't know the name, sorry, and then up this one here, up in here, down here, and then with our glorious company that we've got today, it's like a bus outing. It's great. I'm not with buffoon all day.
Ian, can we just clarify? You said that farmer's sorting the sheep out. Can we just expand on that? I'm not going to feel complaints.
Yeah.
And then I do apologise for the last video,
Yes,
because Leslie, out of 13 days of video, that's the first swearing we've experienced, and it's it's going to have to be an X certificate now on this next video. Or just let me Leslie, before you ask that question, what has Ian just done again for the hump? I've forgotten how many times we've had Snap. He's set off without his sticks, and this man's in charge of our civil service. God help us. And there we are, home in sight. Emily Moore, the first time I've seen it, as Lee's just pointed out. The fellow. Anyway, I've just got to turn around and swing to Lee, because this is the guy. Where's he? There's a little sod, he's going right round his. Oi, he's here. This is the man who inspired us for the Pennine Way, him and Andy. They did it last year. He's come out to join us today, show us how to get back, because he's heard how bad my co-pilot is at navigating. So we ain't got lost yet today since Lee's arrived. Well done, Lee. Leslie, take a notch out. Old men are catching up here. Tomorrow morning, that's where we start. We're dropping down into the bottom of Hebden Bridge, do a left. We're a mile out of mile and a half. Of course, we've got to go into the village for the pub, but it's worth it for a pint, and we'll join that back tomorrow morning just to warm us up on the way home.
So this is Ian, who's avoided the path today because he always knows better. But on this occasion, like many, he doesn't know better and he's just fallen over. But anyway, Ian, are you going to join us at some stage today? Are you going to keep wandering around in the bogs? You'll just keep wandering around in those bogs, mate.
Right, Ian, end of day 13. We're in, it looks like a town centre in the, well, Hebden Bridge. Very nice, the pub. We've got Lee here, hiding. Leslie, drunk on soda water.
I know, living the dream.
So what you got to say, Ian? Come on.
Right, so, well, we're doing 12, 13 miles here. We actually seem strange to be amongst not these two people, but everybody else. It's like we're in Blackpool here kind of thing. But and I mean this in a serious, because I am now the Queen, so cheers to the Queen actually, and that on this day, like special day. And yeah, they're laughing at me now.
I've been laughing at you for 13 days, Ian, so it don't make any difference.
Well, I'm laughing at you in that bog back there kind of thing.
Oh yeah, I've actually gone in the deepest bog possible in all 13 days. My boots wet through, so I'll be getting hairdryer out tonight.
The video, mate. A massive thanks to Lee. Just turned up, no idea they were coming, so it's great to see Lee. I've done a lot of walking with Lee in the past, both abroad in the Pyrenees and all over the place kind of thing. And then Leslie trundles along kind of jogging away kind of thing and that, so it's great to see these guys here today and that, and hopefully one or two people will join us over the next 2 or 3 days as well, so many thanks.